everyone, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. I normally don't start a video this way when I'm going to do a process video, but I wanted to explain a little bit what's going on because I think it was going to take longer if I had done it, speeding up the video. So this is a traveler's notebook I had started last year, I think. It was a trip that I had taken. It was an 8-day cruise. And I wanted to capture the memories and put it into a traveler's notebook. And you can see how thick this is. And I am about halfway through scrapping my photos. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I do have another cover just like this. So it may be, it's a 2 traveler's notebook cover because I don't know how much more I can fit in here. Anyway, let me show you kind of what I've done, at least for this one. This one is full of, it has a lot of flip outs, and I don't want to bore you guys with that. But then I started this one. This one's a little bit more basic. I just have well, it's cleaner, I guess I would say. Try not to make it so thick. I do have some videos. I know I have a video of this one, but this is, I did a Mediterranean cruise, and so now I'm going to work here. I have all these pages left over, so I think what I might do is just glue these pages together. And what I like to do whenever I do a traveler's notebook layout is I do it off the book. I do it flat, like with, here is my papers that I'm going to use, and I will washi tape these together, and that way it looks like one continuous flow. We are doing another stretch your sketch, so I want to make it look like it's like a 12 by 12, and these are the papers that I am using. I decided to go with the Cocoa Vanilla Midnight. I love these papers because I wanted something, I was looking for something that would match this blue. Now this is, and I don't know if I'm saying this right, so forgive me because I don't speak Italian. Sometimes I feel like I barely speak English, but this is Cinque Terre, and it is 5 villages that are up the coast in Italy, and I've been there several times, but these are the photos, and these were just 3 of the villages that we went by. We stopped at this last one, and that was the first time I've been to this village, and I'll have to look up the name of it. But I was looking for this blue color, and I thought, no, I can't really find that, but I absolutely love Midnight, so I'm going to see what I can do to make this work. These are some cut files that I have. I have put some gesso on it. I'm going to use my, I don't know if I'm going to use my Vicky Bouton paints or the art crayons, but I'm going to color these because this is part of the design of the sketch that we're using. All right, here we go on into to fast time. Okay. All right, so here we go. I'm going to take my 2 pieces of cardstock and put some washi on the back sides to make it one cohesive piece of paper. And, for this stretch your sketch, what we do is we take whatever sketch that we're using, and today we are using a 12 by 12, and we try to make it into a different size than what it's designed for. So as you can see, I'm doing Traveler's Notebook. It is a grid. I'm having to improvise just because my photos are different sizes. I do make it work the best that I can. Now, I mentioned earlier about where the photos were taken. Cinque Terre is on the northern Italian Riviera, and the water there is just so breathtakingly beautiful. That blue that you see, yeah, and it is crystal clear, at least where I was. It is beautiful. So if you've ever thought to go to Italy, or if you've been before, leave a comment below and tell me your impressions of it. I love it there. It's like heaven. It's just beautiful. And then the town that I went to, I'm going to see if I can say it right. It's oh goodness, Monterosso El Mar, and that is I think it's the last village on the northern side. And it is a really small town. It's very hilly because all of those villages were, you know, are built on the hills, and it's very interesting to see the way they cultivate their vineyards. It's kind of, in our terms, it would be considered like archaic, but I tell you what, I don't think they could do it the way that we do it here, just because everything is so hilly. Yeah, it's very interesting, and it makes you really appreciate the wine that you get there, because it's not done the same way that we do it here. Anyway, you just have to go there and truly appreciate it. All right, so I said that I was going to use those little cut files, but I couldn't find the right color paint or art crayon. So I just chose some paper from my 6x8 pad. It's that dark navy. And I did my typical wonky scallops. I love doing that. To me, it's so much easier than if I would, if I had a punch. I don't even have a punch that does scallops, at least not big like that. And it's just easier for me just to do it myself. And I really like the look of the wonkiness of it. I love this paper. Oh gosh, it looks like a sunset. I wasn't there at sunset, as you can see, but it's definitely, it's really pretty. I love the orange that's in it. Now I'm going to try to emulate that, the grid, and putting those two photos over here. Now those photos are, I think they're 2x3. And I think by me printing them out at that size really helps, the photo to focus on the village itself. Now, the little pink sticker with the dark heart on it, I wish that I had some other dark hearts to put on those other two flags, but I just didn't have them, so I'm going to have to go with it's a lighter blue, kind of almost a purple color, because I want all of them to have a heart. And the little girl tag, I just thought that she just went perfect there, so that's why she's there. I'm not going to put any twine or anything on it. Yeah, I'm one of those that doesn't feel like it always has to have it. Some people do. There's a sticker that I put at the top of the photo, and it says, "Oh, so lovely." And now I'm going to work on my title. It's very simple. It's where I was. And the alpha that I'm using is from another line from Cocoa Vanilla. And it was, let me look at the name. It's from the Love Always collection. And you can't tell that it's the pink and white. When everything is on it, it looks white, which is fine, because you'd be able to see it just fine. I want to take this opportunity to encourage you to check out the other ladies that are part of the Stretch the Sketch series. There's several of us that do this. We only do it once a month. It's pretty fun to do. Yeah, once I get these on here, I'm going to cut apart the 2 pages. I'm going to end up gluing them in. I'm not going to make you watch me do that. And then I am pretty much done. There's going to be some still shots at the end. I want to say thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you check out the other ladies. Thanks for joining me today. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.